All right, so this is home, right? You went to school at Mississippi
Yes.
State. You've been in Texas for the last couple of decades,
Yeah,
and
20 some odd years. Yeah.
so the Dallas Metroplex, or just the Metroplex, compared to the Golden Triangle, not exactly the same in terms of
No,
traffic.
no, big difference. Big difference.
This is an extremely important month, especially in your area of expertise. April is Child Abuse Prevention Month. Talk to us about what that means.
Well, we look at it as an opportunity for us to be able to bring awareness to child abuse. A lot of people, that's not a topic that a lot of people like to talk about,
Yeah.
or we know it happens, but it's an opportunity for us to bring awareness to the community, to the state, also to let them know that what the services, especially for Sally Kate Winters, what we offer
Sure.
for the children and youth in our state.
I got to be honest with you. The first couple of times I was here, certainly the first year I was here, it felt like we talked around the edges, right? Like, I mean, yeah, it's like, yeah, nobody really wants to talk about
Right.
child abuse and the atrocities. The fact is, the sad fact is, it is among us. It's far more common than any of us would like to admit.
Correct.
And to me, that makes what's happening here at Sally Kate Winters that much more important. Can you give us a little bit of an overview? I know there are a lot of services, a lot of different areas that Sally Kate Winters touches. But give us a little bit of an overview of what's going on here.
Right. So Sally Kate Winters, we have four programs here. We offer we offer emergency shelter for our birth to 17 years of age, and we offer a runaway and homeless program as well for children who are or youth rather who are at risk or at risk for homelessness. We offer a transitional housing program
Yeah.
for youth who are experiencing homelessness or at risk as well, and that program provides housing for up to 18 months. Providing some sort of life skills to get
Right.
youth back into self-sufficiency. We also have a child advocacy center as well, where we provide forensic interviews for youth or children who are experiencing some form of trauma or are currently through the courts or our CPS.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
and that is a very um, intense
Mhm.
operation,
Yes.
but it's also a very careful and a very protective operation,
Yeah.
as I've learned.
Correct.
The part of this, are not that any of the four areas of expertise are less important; they all serve their own needs, but the transitional living piece of it is such a fascinating concept to me because so many times when we think about child abuse, we're thinking about young children, right?
Mhm.
Children who
Mhm.
can't necessarily speak for themselves or can't defend themselves and
Right.
can't really verbalize what's going on. But when you get into those teenage years and older, that certainly doesn't clear those young people, and
Right.
yet they're at a stage in life where it's like, so what do I do now? Where do I go
Exactly.
next? And it's
Mhm.
an incredible opportunity for them to figure out how to step into the next phase of life.
Yes, and what I've seen here for my short period of time here at Sally Kate, there is providing some form of life skills. We may take for granted for just knowing how to open up a checking account, right?
Yeah.
Or understanding how to mow the lawn. That was a challenge a task rather that one of our skill coach had to help one of our young men in our program. So just offering those type of life skills opportunities, job readiness opportunities for young adults to be able to be self-sufficient again and productive in our society.
Your background is in social
Social
work.
work.
You worked for CPS, went to
Hmm.
school at Mississippi State, so you've been
Hmm.
in this world for a long time. I
For a long
understand
time.
still kind of getting your feet under you, right? And
Yes.
understanding the lay of the land, and you don't come in and necessarily just make sweeping changes. But in
Right.
terms of big picture, what are the goals for you? We've got about a minute left in terms of the future direction of Sally Kate Winters.
Well, I'm hoping that, of course, we'll continue the legacy. I think the team here has been doing a wonderful job through this transition. So we'll just continue to do what Sally Kate has always done, and that is the mission is to empower children and families to be to have a good quality of life. So I think we'll just continue that and hopefully build on to that. However, that may affect the families and the children that are provided through our services.
If you want to make a donation to help the work that's happening at Sally Kate Winters Family Services, you can text SuperTalk24 to 41444 to make a donation. Those donations are not only necessary, but certainly appreciated.
Yes.
Cindy, so good to meet you. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having us.
Cindy Tucker, she's Executive Director here at Sally Kate Winters Family Services. We'll take a quick time out, 7 o'clock hour, 8 o'clock hour, both on the horizon. They're both going to be busy. We're glad to be with you. Good morning, Mississippi. This is the Gallo Show. Richard Cross in for Paul on Super Talk, Mississippi.